I can almost feel him giving me a hug after picking me up from school. I can still remember the way he used to talk to me, and I can still remember everything. And I'll continue to make him proud of me, just as much as he was always able to amaze me. And every time I close my eyes, nothing but the throwback to the old life appears. And now I have to do it, although it hurts, and although it's painful, but I have to do it. I remember the times Dad was in the hospital, when he was so tired, and when I entered the room, I looked at him, and I looked deep into his eyes, and then he took that oxygen thing to let me feel that he's not going to leave me, and he's always going to be beside me. But life made him leave me. He didn't want to, but life made him leave me. They say sunsets prove that endings are beautiful. But where's the beauty in this? Where's the beauty in turning others up because you know how it feels like to be down? Where's the beauty in this? Like, really, where is it? But I have to tell you that everything that ever happened to us are only trying to build us up more than we could ever be. So, without feeling empty from the inside, like, okay, I felt empty, and I hated life for a long while. But is it just because of death? Just because of a single particle of virus only? Like, are you kidding me? All these things that have ever happened to me happened only because of a single particle of virus? It's awkward. Life is awkward, but I'm still thankful. I'm still thankful for the days, for the nights that turned into days. I'm still thankful because I woke up today. I found food on my table. I found something to wear my feet. And I found out that I'm still breathing. I found out that God had given me another chance in exploring life and in making life worth living. But without all these obstacles, I wouldn't be the person I am now. I wouldn't have the strength as I would be going up the stage. I wouldn't be in front of any of you. But let's think of it. We are awkward. Humans are awkward. We always look for the missing things. We never value what we have. We always want the best, and we never appreciate what we have. So let's forget the regretful, painful past and make the present a gift of God. So have you ever wondered what are the main reasons of negative thinking? There are like 4 main reasons. There are a lot of main reasons, but I'm just going to talk about 4. The first main one, and the most popular one, is negative self-labeling. It's when you start thinking less worth about yourself, and when you start thinking that you're worthless and useless, and everything about that. Another point is catastrophizing. It's when one negative thought leads to a series of negative thoughts that are going to destroy you, like, after a while. Third one, mind reading, and it is when you say, I can say that people don't like me from the way they behave. Fourth one is pessimism. It's when you start believing that the worst is going to happen. Stop destroying your life, people. Stop making it worse, because it's not worse. It's just making you stronger. So stop thinking negative. Look for the reasons why you are alive and why you are found over here, over the earth, and every place you're in. So the other point about this is what we think of reflects to become our reflection. If we think negative, if we think positive, then positive things will happen. But if we think negative, then we cannot expect the same result. Let's take a look at this cup. In your opinion, how much the cup is filled? Is it half filled or is it half empty? Okay, some of you are going to say it's half empty. Others are going to say it's half filled. But I have to tell you that when an optimist looked at this cup, he said it's half filled. When a pessimist looked at this cup, he said it's half empty. Well, how comes? It's the same cup with the same amount of water. That's it. What we think of reflects to become our reflection. A pessimist looked for the missing things, while an optimist valued what we have. Now, let's take a look at this face too. If I'm going to ask you, what is this face? You're going to say it's a happy face, right? Since that's what positive thinkers are going to say. But that's neither a happy face nor a sad face. It's a combination between life. Because life is a mixture of good things and bad things, happy things and sad things, but all together, combined together, mixed together to make the stories of our lives. So, about the cup, it's always filled. See? It's half filled with air and half filled with water. So I have to tell you that life isn't only about negative and positive thinking. It's sometimes about being wise to differentiate between the things that we have to think positive of, to solve, and the things that we have to deal with the truth that they're not meant to be. So, like, when we all die, people are going to remember how much we fought to realize our personal legends. How much we fought to be the people we are now. And when I die, even though I didn't do so much of achievements in my life, because, I'm still, not so old, but I'm still proud of myself. I'm still proud that I'm here, and I'm still proud of the person I am right now. So, let's keep a touch in people's hearts. Let's keep a good touch and not a bad touch. Let's make use of every single breath we take in life, because it may be others' last chance. The last point about this is, when I'm climbing a mountain, I do not look up to see how close I am from the ending, but I look down to see how far I am from the beginning. Because the beginning, it is making me reach the ending. So, in other words, I never gave up, but I never let the things I want make me forget the things I have. I fought to become stronger, but I never forget or let go of the strength and courage I had to start this fight. So, let's make use of our lives and make life worth living. Because we only live it once, and as May West said, life is once, but if you do it right, once is enough. So let's do it right, and let the one time be enough. So with this philosophy, I can see that despite all the pain I've suffered, and all the tears I've shed, life can sometimes be sweet with a smile. It can be sweet. Perhaps it's a test. You leave the test, you lose. You fight the test, you win. But in case you lost, you won the lesson it's trying to teach you. Because nothing ever goes away until it teaches you what you need to know. And now, let me leave you with this before I leave the stage. Even the darkest night will end, and sun will rise. And sometimes, against all odds, and against all logics, we still have to hope. And now, may you live as long as you wish, and may you love as long as you live. Thank you all.